Hey folks, Bernie here. We're about 1:30 on Monday. Take you out, show you what's got going on today. A little noisy out in the shop. We got all the suspension and brake parts in for the Chevelle. Upper and lower control arms. We got sway bar front and rear. We've got master cylinders. We've got, you're going to see a nice master cylinder. Look at this here. That's sweet. Brake lines, shocks, rear brake cables, coilovers, adjustable control arms. We got the rotors. We got more brake parts down here. So we got that all checked in. We're still missing the brake cylinder or the brake booster. We got to hold off on anything with that until we get all the parts. We got these parts in here. Bill is getting ready to spray these. And those are for that Wrangler right there. We're going to be Raptor lining the steps, the front and rear bumper. We got the approval on the Gladiator. We just ordered the parts for that. 3 other vehicles out there still waiting on checks. Had a Econoline van come in this morning. It was a 2010 with 116,000 miles on it. And I did the estimate, and the estimate came to a little bit over $12,000. He hit somebody, I guess one of the drivers hit somebody on Friday, and they wanted to see if we could fix it. And I said, sure, we can fix it, but they were 108% on the quote. We do most of the quotes when cars come in on Mitchell Connect, and the quote came in at $12,449, something like that, and it's not worth it. The vehicle's only worth $10,000, so they're either going to try to sell the vehicle or buy used parts to have it fixed. But you know, I don't know if we're going to do the job or not, because it's a big job. It's some frame damage, inner and outer fenders, so it's a lot of work. Even if they got the parts for a couple of grand, it's still going to be around $6,000 or $7,000 to do it. Because there's the A-pillar is bent, you know, so it went back into the doors and pushed the barn doors together. So probably the B-pillar is probably bent also. So that's what we got for Monday. Busy day. It's already 1:30. I sat down 5 minutes ago when I got in here, and it's already 1:30. So the day's flying by. So that's all I got for now. May get started. We ordered the parts on the Jaguar this morning too. So things are looking good for this week. So I'll keep you updated as we go, and we'll talk to you on the next update. See ya. Hey guys, back again for another update. I think I showed you all the parts that came in for the Chevelle. We're going to get to work on that stuff soon. And here, Bill is working on those parts. Really lemony, I guess. Everything's all clear coated. Everything is off the green Jeep and is waiting for Raptor liner. Then we've got the Gladiator coming in tomorrow. Take a walk out here real quick. We ordered the parts for the Gladiator. Let's see what else. We've got This one here is a chassis job. We're waiting on the approval from the insurance. That one there is waiting on door gaskets. This one here is waiting on a check from the insurance. This one here we got the approval on for the front and rear bumpers and transfer case. This one here we got the headlights, so this will be coming in tomorrow to start assembly. And this one still sits waiting for some more parts. That's my update for today. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, Bernie here. Thursday afternoon. Been real busy, so couldn't do too much recording. You saw all this stuff. That's all the brake stuff for the Chevelle and the chassis stuff. We got the AC unit in today. What else? All the HD stuff is here. We've got the A-frame for the Jaguars in and painted. So we got to start disassembling the Jag tomorrow. What else? Work is proceeding on the Bronco. George is putting in the brake system, new valve cover gaskets, Wilwood brake system, which I think is not the greatest. I'd rather go with CCP. That's just a lot of wasted money there for the name. We're working on this, building this bumper. You can start grinding on this, right? He's coming first thing in the morning. This is almost done. They're putting the grill on now, getting everything all back in shape. This is done. Got to come back in because the paint peeled on the rear section there. We had some bad adhesion promoter. What else? The big white GMC 250 or 350, whatever it was that was in here, that's gone. That went the other day. The gray pickup truck, that's being delivered right now. The green Jeep we had got delivered yesterday. Customer's very happy. He's bringing it back to have the fender flares done on it. He's going to have them done two-tone to match the vehicle with Raptor liner. And that's pretty much it. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars coming in. And then we'll have a whole new day tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Arnold, Perkins, Cruz, and Willis. Talk to you later. Good Monday morning, everyone. Bernie here. As you can see, there's no video up this week because I left the camera here at work over the weekend, so I'll try to get something up tonight. So you'll get Monday's update with last week's stuff. As you can see, this is all the brake and suspension stuff for the Chevelle. The rest of the AC stuff came in, so we got to get to working on that. We'll come out here, and as you see, the nose is off of the Jag, and we took it and stuck it in the booth on Friday. We got to start doing some work on it. There she sits. What else? We've still got the Gladiator going on. We got to do the suspension work on that today. This here is pretty much done except for the oil pan gasket and a couple of the underneath things, and then we get into restoration on that. Hopefully we get into rocking the interior of the Chevelle this week. We have the Yukon. Front bumper is on. This is the back bumper assembly. We're doing a little bit of body work on the driver's rear quarter, which was dented in when the car was hit. And we have a Jeep, I believe a Jeep Cherokee coming in for a camouflage paint job today. And there's a couple of other ones. Yesterday I did a quote on, well, didn't do a quote. I was out boating yesterday. And we got off the boat and a lady pulled her car up because she got off her boat. And somebody had hit her car in the parking lot. So I gave her a business card. And no, I'm not an ambulance chaser, but you know, somebody that belongs to the same boat club, so I offered our services, so I got to do a quote on that this morning. And that's pretty much it. Yes, we still have no motors for our doors. They're here, but damn if I can get somebody to come and put them in. It's just the way it is in Florida. I call it the no give a shit state. You call people to come to do work for you, and they never show up. I was brought up differently. I grew up in New Jersey, and if you didn't show up, you either got your ass kicked or you went out of business really fast. But down here, it's a whole different story. Let me just put the camera down for a second. Very hard to open these doors with one arm. Stick it there. Yeah, there we go. Well, I guess we got this one came in for something. It was dropped off. We have a pretty full lot over there that's got a bunch of junk in there to get done. And I'll be heading over to the other building for our meeting this morning, so everybody's on the same page. So I'll update throughout today, and then tonight I'll probably do a video. Today, this is a piece here that has to be replaced, so all of this has got to come off. And when I took this apart on Friday, this works on a shim apparatus. You have to shim the hood to make it twist and up and down and sideways. This side here had 3 shims on the top, 3 shims on the front. This side here had 3 really thick shims on the top. And you can actually see how loose that is in there. It should not be loose like that. And it had 10 shims on the front. So something is definitely going on with this front end besides what they did. So this was either hit or something to make it out of square. So it doesn't look like it's off. Yeah, it does look like it's off. If I stand here and you look between the tire and the end, right there, that looks to me to be about 2 inches. Look at this side. Holy cow. That's way off. Yeah, this side's pulled out more. Way pulled out. And that shows you right there how much it's pulled out. How bent that is. So that whole side should have went in further. When we get that off, we'll see where it squares up to and how much shimming we'll have to do on it. All right, that's all I got. Oh, bumper's ready to go on when everything else is done. We will talk to you on the next update. Good Tuesday morning, I think. Yeah, I think it is Tuesday. Boy, things have slowed down a little bit, thank God. I mean, we still got jobs out there that got to come in the shop, but at least I'm not able to do things. That's how busy it was. I was just writing quotes, so.
Morning, Bernie.
Morning there, Zach. We've got, let's see what we got over there. We got the approval on that United Water Restoration truck with the chassis replacement. We're still waiting on a check on the Chevy 1500. What are we doing? We're waiting on control arms on the Gladiator. They just need to be installed. They're here. Mustang is on hold. I may have my son Dominic start rocking the inside of the trunk on the Chevelle today to try to get caught up on this a little bit. He's got to rock that, and he's got to rock the floors in here. So I may have him do that. I started on the Jag yesterday putting the A-frame in. This is the old A-frame that came out, and if you look here, you can see how out of whack that is. The bar's got a bend in it. This side, you can see how far out it was. It's almost 3/4 of an inch out. And it's got a little twist in it. So I started putting the new one on yesterday. We got the radiator out. That's over here. And yeah, what a nightmare putting this back together. Trying to get the bolts in and lining them up. Oh my God, the tolerance is like 0. There is no tolerance at all. So it's got to be dead on straight. And our front looks very, very close. If I video from this angle here, let me put my finger in. If you look over here at the distance from the tire to the hinge, you'll see that it's the same as the distance over here from the tire to the hinge. So the other one was 2 inches from the tire, and this side over here was about 5 inches from the tire. So the whole thing was twisted to the right, facing out from the driver's seat, or twisted towards the passenger side. So it looks like we're good on alignment. So I'm thinking that's all that's wrong with it. I'm going to do some technical measurements out of the Jaguar book to see if everything is in spec. Once that happens, we'll get the the bonnet fixed and painted. We do have a little bit of chipping going on this side here, underneath the tape line here. Let me pull this tape off. So we've got to do work here, so we don't need tape on it. As you can see, the corner got chipped back to some chips back here in the corner. I'll pull the tape off there too. But I think we're going to be golden on this when it goes back together. Hopefully everything works perfect. It should. So I don't think it's bent any other where. I have noticed there's some grease and oil leaks. There was hardly any coolant in the radiator. It was maybe. And this is I think this engine holds like 2 gallons. Maybe there was a gallon in there, maybe less. So, and I did point out to the owner there are some oil leaks going on and stuff like that. So that's something he'll have to look at a later date. But there you have it. Yeah, we have. Let's see, we have a Yukon coming in for rear bumper. We already pulled it off. It sits over here. We're just waiting on the parts. They should be here today. Then we have, it's a 2011. Then we got a 2006, the one that I showed you the body work on last week, the silver one. Bumper needs to go back on, and we're waiting on that piece. We got the fog lights, and we're just waiting on that piece to put on the front, and that'll be done and out of here. Oh no, it won't. We got to put a transfer case in it, so it'll go in the lot when all the body work is done. And then I got a couple other cars coming in this week, so I'm sure it'll get busy again next week. But the little bit of break we have is Well deserved. All right, that's what I have for now, and talk to you on the next update. All I know, folks, is I've been slacking. Sorry. Haven't been videotaping. I've been trying to get videotape done, but I just don't have the time. After being sick since Friday all weekend, back on it, I guess. This is going to get painted today. These have to get painted. I'll show you what these are for. This is for the, I forget what it is, Jeep Renegade. It's the bumper for it. Bumper came with the valance. Customer ordered the valance also, so I guess we have an extra valance. Yeah, this was hit in the front here, so we have to paint that and get that out of here. This is off the big 1500 Chevy. We have parts being ordered for that. George is working on getting the dashboard back in. He's got the wires all tied up, and we're getting close on this one. What else? We got that Gladiator right there. That's got to have the passenger side quarter fixed. We still got the A1 restoration, the truck with the frame. We ordered the frame from A1 Auto Salvage in Okeechobee, Florida, and they started to pull the frame apart, and it was bent. So now we're in search of another frame, and I think I found one in Lake City, but we just have to have somebody go get it because they don't deliver. Hopefully we get that Jag nose done this week, get it back on the car and adjusted so I can get it back to the customer. We were going to paint it Friday, but it was too humid and rainy, so I didn't want to take any chances. So that's where we're at this week. Got a bunch of jobs coming in. Supposed to have 2 this morning, 1 tomorrow. We got some little odds and ends to be completed on a few jobs, and then start calling the next batch of repairs to come in. That's all I got for you today. You guys have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I'll get this posted up this week. Talk to you soon. Good morning, everyone. Bernie here, Tuesday morning. Finally get some time to record. Let's go in the booth and show you what we got here. I showed you this yesterday on yesterday's video. This came out really nice. There's a couple of little dust specks here and there that need to be addressed. I think we're going to hit it with 600 and coat it again. I'm going to get Bill to shave because his hairs are in this finish again. A lot of dust in this. I don't know how to control the dust. I just can't get rid of it. These pieces here are all sprayed. Hopefully they are covered top and bottom. Yeah, he did a good job on this. Fender, he did inside and out. And that's my problem. What the hell? Oh, that's lettering. Yeah, that's my problem. The paint work, I have problems all the time with it. Don't know what to do. This here was cracked. And what I did is I just put some plastic weld on the inside just to keep it together for the customer. He didn't want it fixed, but I fixed it anyway. Body work happening on this tailgate. We have 2 of these in here. The customer that owns this took the vehicle because she needs it. So we got to do the paint work on this today. Then we got to come over here and do the body, finish the body work down here, and then spray this quarter. Spiders are out in force today. I'm walking through all kinds of webs. As you see, the dashboard is back in the Mustang. It's coming together. It's just a lot of little pieces, odds and ends that have to be done. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Those black pieces in the booth are for a Renegade, Jeep Renegade. I've got a few quotes I got to do today. Got a couple jobs coming in today, so it's going to be another busy one. So anyway, I'll update as things progress. Have a great day. Hey everyone. End of day update for Tuesday. Woohoo! She's looking good. That's the, it's got 4 coats of clear. 4 coats of clear, looking good. Got a couple of little dingleberries we got to sand out. And we should be good to go. Got 1 fisheye, that's it. One fisheye, we could put a drop of clear in that. See it?
Yeah.
We put a drop of clear in there, and that, and we'll buff the shit out of it. Next update. This side over here, I took care of this. The scratches and shit that was going on here with the chip in the front, that is hand brushed and clear coated and wet sanded. This over here, finally got the interior rocked today. That was just shot within the hour. Got the fender in for the 1500 Chevy, damaged. The supplier gave us an hour time to fix the corner on it. This one here. Damage is repaired. We got a little bit of primer on the bottom. Over here, we've got this door. Got primer on this. Get this sanded out. Both of these are going to be the same color. That is one customer. This is for another customer. Let me take you for a walk out here. Still working on the Mustang. 5.0. That big silver one's in for body work. This one here is in for some work. This one here is the one we just did the fender, the bumper, and the above fender bumper trim. He didn't want this fixed over here, so we didn't do it. But that came out nice. That's going. It's ready to go. They can't pick it up till Thursday. This one, final approval is coming up on this. We've got all the parts listed and ordered. Tomorrow, United Restoration is coming in. That's the blue and white truck. I told you we need a frame. The frame is being picked up as we speak in Lake City, Florida, which is about 270 miles north of us. So we did find a frame. The original frame the insurance quoted us was bent, so we couldn't use it. So we had to get a transport company to transport the frame to us. It actually cost more in transport than it cost for the frame. So there you have it. That's today's update. And we're about 10 minutes till 5, shutdown time. And that's all I got for you. Hope you all have a great day. And I'm hoping I get these videos updated this week or uploaded. So we'll talk to you soon. Laters. All right, folks, a quick update on Wednesday. Is it dry? I see a fly flying around. He didn't land in the paint, though. Yeah, that looks good. Look at that. About fucking time, Bill. You did something good.
No, because I explained you. You gave me today to do this. This is what you get when I get time to do shit.
There you go.
End of the day.
That's end of story. Look what we got here. We got a Together Jaguar. If you look down the line, our line is good. All we got to do now is cut and buff, and she'll be ready to go. This side, the lines are good, and everything matches up nice. What a pain in the ass putting that bonnet on and getting it adjusted. What else we got going on? I think that's all we have in here today. Oh, frame came in. Remember I was telling you about the A1 restoration truck. That's the blue truck here that sits to my left. We got to put that in. Talk about a big job. Holy cow. That's going to be next. Alrighty-o. That'll be next, and then we have another truck coming in have the hood redone, and we get a couple other vehicles that'll be going out tomorrow, and that's it. That's my update for today. So we'll talk to you soon. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning. Hey, it's going to be the last day before we upload a video. This will be the last update for, I think, the 2 or 3 weeks I haven't updated. This here is the fender, just all cut out for installation on the Silverado 1500. This is the trim piece. There's a couple of little indentations he's working on. Let's see. I think I showed you guys the inside of the Chevelle, which is all rocked. Then we're going to be doing the inside of the doors and all that stuff also. I got this all buffed out yesterday, and it does really look pretty good. I don't know how they taped it on here, but it is taped on really well. She's got some dirt on it, but yeah, it did come out very nice. So I got to buff the rest of the car today. Customer wants us to continue and complete that. Just make sure everything is uniform. This is the Silverado. Had a couple of spots here Bill's working on. I don't like the idea of taping things off like this, but that's his game. So there's a ding here, a couple of dings here. We have the aftermarket bumper coming. I think the grill is in the back of the truck. At least I hope the grill is in the back of the truck. Knowing these guys, they probably threw it away. And I really hope not. Yeah, it's back there with all the other stuff. We have the tire came, as the tire got chewed up around the edge, and we ordered the wheel yesterday, and that should be here today. So, hopefully, they get this fender on today, and then we can get this taped off and in the booth for paint today or Monday. We won't see the bumper until at least next week. Earliest being Monday or Tuesday. Latest being Wednesday. Belt took a crap on the, I'd say that's a little worn out. And the compressor, I have to get a belt today. The other compressors are running the show. Thank God we don't have two machines working all day. Once this goes in the booth, we'll be getting the frame swap over here. And I believe we're going to put that on that lift. It's just going to be a lot of trickiness going on, maneuvering, getting things in and out, pushing stuff back and forth. You know how that goes. I'm limited on space, so I got a car here taking up 2 weeks so far. This is going to be here for a year. That's still in the process. Just a lot of little odds and end things that have to be done and have to be ordered. And a lot of stuff is waiting on availability. Transmission for the CJ6. I haven't heard anything about that yet. That's probably going to be 2 or 3 months before we see that or hear about it. But it did make it to Washington, so they are evaluating and seeing what has to be made. Yeah, nice chilly day in Florida today. It feels like it's about 58 out. I don't know where that came from. It was 90 yesterday. Today it's going to be sort of cleanup day. We got to get these guys cleaning up the shop. There's way too much crap going on. Dominic got that filled pretty nice. Yeah, he did. Good deal. He's got some over there. I guess they did their job I left them with yesterday. And skim coat on there, skim coat on there. I'll get them to sand that down once the 1500 is done. So this morning, my endeavor is going to be putting the bumper on the car and doing a few more little adjustments on the bonnet on the passenger side. There's a pin that drops in right about here, which locks the hood down. That pin is just off a little bit, so and there's no adjustment in it, so it's like bend the pin a little bit to get it to go. So I got to figure that out. And we only had 2 shims left over for that. So there you have it. That is going to be what we got going on for the last 3 weeks here. Hope everybody likes the videos. Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next set. See ya. All right, it is Friday at 10 till 4, and here comes Shitmeister. He hides out in the bathroom. He thinks that we don't know what he's doing in there. All right, this one, fender's on. Inside is already painted, so that's good to go. Bill's got this all prepped. Paint up around the door. Dominic is going to be cleaning the truck. We got this that goes on that for paint. And then we have the grill and everything. Let's see what else. Owner for the Chevelle was in today, dropped off the trunk locks and the door locks. I'm working on getting the rear glass out. We got a new guy starting Monday. So we'll probably have to break him in and, I don't know, make him feel at home, you know what I mean? This is done. It's good as it's going to get. There was a couple of little fish eyes in the hood, which I dropped some clear into, and they dried all day long. I just sanded them out, and everything looks nice. So that should go Monday or Tuesday. These guys here are just screwing off as usual, especially him. The Mustang's running. George is doing all the tedious stuff. Scraping. It's making him. He's been doing that since 9 a.m. this morning. It's now 4 o'clock.
Fixing amateur assembly line here.
And that's that. We're just cleaning up for Friday. John will not be here today with his tools because he won't be here till 5:20, and we'll be home looking at the back of our eyelids. That's it. Gray pickup coming in Monday morning. Cherokee coming in for a camo paint job on Monday. The hell else? Oh, United Restoration. I wish. No, we want to do Partridge Family on that.
Huh?
Partridge Family.
Tony's family?
Yeah, Tony's family. United
Fury family.
United Water Restoration coming in on Monday for the frame, which sits over there. And that'll keep us busy for at least a week and a half. This is all filled. I think I said that. And I'm going to get back to doing something while these guys just watch me.
Remember where you get the screws for the shifter? Hell no.
Hell no. No screws for the shifter. All right, guys. I'll get this video up this weekend for sure. Sorry to keep you waiting and delayed on updates. So this will be the big one. Later.